What's up everyone? Hello and welcome back to Tropico, where we just exported $94,000 with just one export. That was a lot of cars that we just sold there, gotta say that. But only to immigrants, so immigration is slowing down while the money goes up. How perfect is that? 1976 we are right now looking at our bustling town. 1,100 people. But what we can see is the happiness is not so high, or the support rating I should say. Let's just have a look at my the politics. First of all, there we have our different groups and factions. So we also got a few capitalist factions here, but also very important, the happiness. And the overall happiness is only at 60 right now. Reason for that is actually food is really good, but healthcare, faith and crime safety. Crime safety is really low. Let's just have a look around real quick. What is going on there? Crime safety. We do have some bad areas. This whole thing here. Mostly because of the nightclub, the metro station here. We could upgrade them in modern times then to increase the crime safety around metro stations with public lighting. But for now, well, we have to work with something more profane, something more simple, and that would be the police station. Not only the police station though, I'm also going to add something else real soon. So let's just build the police station, a second one. Also something else is we could have a prison now. So enables you and the police to arrest people and keeps them in custody. Very good stuff. There is, I think, also with our courthouse the option then of making some money out of these people, right? So they work for us. Let's have the prison a bit further outside. I think here, yeah, right beside my power stations, my industry area, we might have a little prison area there as well. Even though this is a beautiful place, we have lots of beautiful places here in Tropico. I guess over there we have to sacrifice that for the prison now. We could of course get the prison then to another place as well, but that's still fine. Another raid has been completed. We're still also waiting now on the modern times, getting the Colosseum. And as we can see, this raid here is coming along, so we should be finishing this soon. We also have a treasure hunt on the Pirate Cove, and the Commando Garrison have that as well. I'm just going to add a few more treasure hunts to the area. We could also get some blueprints, but I think treasure hunts is more fun because it mixes the whole thing up. Now that is one thing. The other was faith, right? Oh, let's have a look. Do we have something else for faith? The asylum we have. That's it. So we have one cathedral already. Do we want to have a second one? One is over there, and as we can see, it's totally overloaded. Yeah, we could have a second cathedral, and you know what? Let's place a second cathedral here to this area. And a cathedral is usually a pretty big building, so let's also have some ornaments around it. I think this just fits to a cathedral just nice. The police station, the cathedral. We can move this around later again. Oh, and I see we have a fire station here. Right, totally forgot about that. Healthcare was also rather low. We have one hospital. That's probably not going to cut it anymore. This hospital is pretty full, so let's also have a hospital in this block here once again, so close to the police station. We then also use a hospital. And once again, I would like to keep a bit of space between it. It should not be looking so meshed together, everything, right? And those parks just do a very good role. Except for this one here, perhaps. Let's get rid of that again. And let's just have a small park there to finish this off, right? And here we can have then normal houses, for example, and stuff like that. That's some very expensive buildings here that are coming along now. Now, when we look at the additional buildings that we have, for example, here we have the inspiring billboard. It needs to be placed next to a road and increases the approval of each driver by. So I guess the approval of me that we could have. Let's have those billboards there. Let's have one here by my ministry. Alright, it's not looking so great. Let's have another one by the docks. So every new person that comes into the game here sees me, right? Something like that. And perhaps also on the other side. It's 1,000 for each one of them, so it's actually quite expensive. Where do we have lots of people passing by? Those roads are quite trafficked, so here we can have another one. Poor people.
Mind control lasers are finally in orbit,
Oh,
Presidente.
orbital mind control laser. Penultimo, what are you up to now? Our scientists are working night and day on the necessary flight calculations and will eventually work out how to get it out of Venusian orbit and somewhere close to our own planet. We could hire a few more nerds to speed things up. Alright.
Reporting in.
Reporting in, the blockage has been flushed. The cobbler has not been compromised. Inform cryptology to cancel the cipher cutout and tell my controller that I want cress on my croissant. HNP out. Orbital mind controller. Alright, that's just penultimo. He's having way too much time available. By the way, I was in the process of getting more industry into this area. We should also, well, say the same for the rum. So I would like to move the rum now away from that area, a bit further outside here. Perhaps even, yeah, over there behind my power stations. I'm, by the way, also building a Teamster office here. Let's just finish this one quickly. Up it goes. Let's also add a second shift to that. Let's also go with loose load limits and increase the budget of it a bit higher there. Very good. Higher and higher it goes. Metro station. Yeah, it's getting a bit close there. Oh, we get another election so soon again. Alright, we have the problem with faith. Praise the capitalists, blame no one, and improve on crime safety, housing, faith, happiness, healthcare. This is all very, very difficult. Let's make healthcare, because we're just building a hospital, right? So it's definitely going to get increased now soon. So we can work on that. The cannery has no fish and pineapple in store. I do have the next Teamster office ready. We definitely have pineapple though, lots of that. So there's definitely a transport problem here. So the Teamster offices are very much needed. Alright, for the rum. I might want to move the rum now. We could move it here around the mine, so we still have a bit of space in this area, right? Having some... Either we have some ranches there, we could probably squeeze them in. Yes, that would work out just fine. I can never have enough ranches, so that's wool and milk. We need both of them, right? So wool and milk ranch. Llama has wool, goat has milk only. A crocodile has leather, the cattle has meat and hides. Let's go with sheep again, but let's have a bit of a distance between them. There they are. Let's build them quickly. I like the quick build function. And let's also give them the sheep conveyor line and the veterinary vaccination. This one gives them 102% right away. Right, so that we get a few more raw materials for the cloth and the textile production. Now about that, I do have over here somewhere my clothing factory, my clothing industry. Textile mill, there it is, right? So this is producing cloth out of wool. Having one here. I'm going to move this one now. I mean, you know, this whole area here needs to be cleared at some point. We're going to have the tourists here. So I need to start clearing those areas there. Plus, we also need jobs. So I'm going to add a second textile mill to this. So we have 2 cigar factories now. Both are working. We have 2 canneries. Only one is working. The other one, due to transportation problems, of course. That's fine. The textile is here. I think we had something else still. We would have the steel. I'm going to move the steel now up here north, right? So where we have some plantations already. We have the bus station there. We have the car factory. So over there, far at the end of the whole thing, we have the steel, which is just an ugly, dirty thing. So let's just have it outside, further away, the steel. There we have the jewelry for the gold, so that can also stay over there. Even though I'm not entirely sure how much more gold we are going to use, right? I'm not entirely sure if we continue with that industry. The tannery, another very dirty one. That has the hides and the leather, right? But it's very close to my ranch with the cattle, so I'd rather have this one here still for now. We have another power shortage. That's because a new factory is in town. Let's also increase the budget for this one. And we could have the pollution filters on all 3 of them to reduce their pollution. Let's do this. 400 megawatt we now have available. My approval ratings, they could be better, let's be honest. I'm just hoping that the new hospital here now is doing a good job. Let's also increase its efficiency and add a second wing to it, so that it can get more people. And there it is. We have completed the heist.
On your desk, that is the real Colosseum. If you look closely.
And as we jam to the tunes in the background, we've completed another trade route here for oil. That was one of the missions. It was an import, right? So oil is not really something that I need. We can take that moment here to just check our other things. So cigars, as we can see, is coming to completion soon. The cars that we're exporting is still right on track. We're not exporting any cigars right now to the Eastern Bloc because we have this one here still intact, so it doesn't spread it out, right? So it works on that first and then it goes to this one. Cheese is also on the way. We have one available. Let's just see what new stuff. Well, canned goods would be a possibility. We are producing that after all. Rum, not a good price. That's it though. Let's have a bit of canned food that we can export.
Some time, Presidente. I'm not sure how much or what it cost. And for God's sake, don't tell me.
Alright, get a random blueprint. The telepheric station we have unlocked with that now as well. Alright, the next textile mill is coming along. My garbage dump has lots of work here to do, right? So lots of industry close by. And I should also hope that now there's not that much piling up here anymore. Very good. This is looking much better, right? Not 3,000 anymore in store. We also got the first prisoners now in detention. So they're paying us hopefully something. And we should definitely have increased crime safety with that. I like to see that, yes. This is looking better now. And also the approval rating is going up. So crime safety, okay. Actually didn't go up that much. But at least my support is good. Since the election is in 15 months, we might just use this to also have a tax cut on all my citizens. 3,400 it costs, and this one here is definitely giving me a nice approval increase. Penultimo, of course, agrees with that. Let's do this tax issue and let's just watch it. Oh my goodness. More than 12% approval rating increasing, or increasage there to that. Perfect. Now, we still have way too many people homeless, as we can see. 80 citizens are homeless right now. I can only describe it. Yep, there are some homeless here around the plantation. They don't want to use the bus all the time. So what I could do for those poor people, at least build something like a small flop house. Let's build 2 of them here for those people so they can live there. I would also like to have another apartment in this area, right? Where we have already some houses, where we only merge this one at some point now anyway, right? With the major town. And over here, those houses are now mostly full as well. So we need more housing. I guess also on that side here, it might just be nice. This is the Colosseum area. So this is where I want to have the Colosseum. But around that, we can have our houses. Let's move the creamery. It's a pretty big building. The creamery. Alright, let's move it there for now. We don't need any other power plant for quite some time. Plus, I would like to remove them for the nuclear power plant then. And anyway, jewelry workshop. We're not having enough gold. We have 1 gold mine. That doesn't seem to be enough. Oh, righto. We have built a plantation right over the gold. I'm going to build a plantation here. Right? The cool thing is we can take away some of those fields. So we have reduced the efficiency of that, but it's still over 100%, right? So it's still doing a good job here, the coffee. Of course, it's not ideal, but it's what we can do. I can also see a lot of bunkhouses out there. So people are still not liking to live here. I might also add some more houses. Flop houses. Official residence, the tenements for lower quality. I don't like them, so I'm not going to use them. We are going to use apartments. So we could have more apartments here. And I guess it makes sense. 2 more here. And some houses. Righto, let's add some houses there to the area as well. We are going to remove a lot of them again once we have unlocked the modern houses or the modern buildings. Then the whole thing changes again, but for now, that's doing fine. Now, we still have the rum here that I wanted to move. So for the rum, we're going to do a couple of things actually. I would like... Oh, we are getting attacked by the Eastern Bloc. What is that? Forces are attacking. Eastern Bloc is attacking us. First of all, we could probably... We of course want help from my Western Bloc, but they don't seem to be helping us right now. We do need something of our own. Let's just have a look here. So an army base provides a tank squad to fight. And also the barracks here, right? So those two thingies, let's just place them somewhere out here for now. Where's the entrance? There is the entrance. Going to have now this one. Let's just see. Oh my, that road system sometimes is messing with me. Let's just see. I need to hurry up there. Currently we are losing a war. Let's have this one here. Going over there. And then also the barracks. Of course, we have the rubble here. Now it's gone. Still not gone. Come on. Go away. Now it's gone. And the barracks. Let's finish this one. Let's finish at least this one here instantly. Our army headquarters now. Disabled by pacifist state. Oh goodness. Defend buildings.
The enemies of freedom are everywhere, even where they're not. That is how dangerous.
Okay, we have to be careful. Communism is everywhere. They've taken over Hollywood. They're running the banks. Expel Eastern Bloc from embassy. I'm going to decline this one here. Where's the attack, by the way? Still haven't seen that yet. There it is. There is the Eastern Bloc attacking. And can we change the constitution? We should. Pacifist state. There it is. Since when did I go with that? Militia soldiers require no education in case of military conflicts. Each barracks will provide one militia squad. And soldiers are required to have at least high school education. Damage of squads is increased by 10%. Military standing is increased. Let's make the militia for now. Let's confirm those changes. Now my barracks should work. Righto, so we got a few people. I'm going to pay them well. Squads deployed by this building will use a truck and upgrade the squad to modern infantry. Very good. Let's also build the army base real quick. It's going to cost us a bit, of course, but it's hopefully going to be worth it. Upgrade the troop type to tank Mk2. Well, let's not do that yet. Right, there they are. Where are they attacking? Oh, they're attacking my vehicle factory. You are kidding me. I'm expecting my soldiers to get out there now. Alrighty. They have started the attack.
I'm sure the good citizens
Election
intend to vote
allowed freely. We have an election right now in the middle of an invasion. Alrighty, and out they go. The first truck is leaving. This one here, the workers still need to get to the army base. Oh, that's embarrassing. Souvenir shop, alright, canned food. By the way, my treasure hunts are still working fine. Okay, one squad is on the way. We need to defend the vehicle factory. It's bloody expensive. I mean, we can only be glad that the Eastern Bloc is only really having one squad attacking us right now. Okay, the truck is standing. And it's not attacking. Why are we not attacking? Alright, we are attacking, so they're losing right now. Alright, one is down, two is down. We also lost one already. Okay, another one is down. That's all the Eastern Bloc can do. Ah, there's another attack. Yes, I was thinking like that. Oh, and they're going to actually destroy the cathedral here now. It's those guys there. Okay, we got lots of people now on the way, plus some tanks as well. No!
Presidente, I know you.
Alright, we lost the cathedral. Just my troops just fighting out of the trucks, it seems. Okay, but the tanks are coming in now. Perfect. Oh yes, I like that, baby. That's some shooting, and they have been defeated. So those tanks are really, there's something. At least they've defeated them a bit too late, and we need to pay 12,000 to rebuild that cathedral. Insane. Alright. I just hope that, first of all, we don't get so many attacks now, and second of all, that this here doesn't cost that much. I'm going to reduce the budget now for all of them. And I just hope that we don't have to pay that much. 175 and 100 per month. Right? So it's 200 per month. That's fine. That's something we can afford. Hopefully. Now, interesting. The attack is over. So we can focus again a bit on our things. So first of all, Eastern Bloc. We cannot do anything here anymore, right? We cannot praise them or anything. We're just bad with them. The Western powers, they didn't help us one bit. So I'm going to get some money from them, right? So 20,000 we got. At least that's something. Now, actually, before the attack happened, there was something else I wanted to do. And that is, I wanted to move my rum.
Presidente, and all listening spies. I assure you all that no sensitive information will be transmitted during this conversation.
Okay, but we have a small problem, President, and request your help. The collective respects your methods and your flexibility. In many ways, you are our go-to dictator. Build a cocktail bar near the Eastern Bloc embassy. That is something I can do. So with that, we can increase our rating with them again a bit. We should be doing that. And I think that one here is doing it too, right? No. No idea. We'll see. What I wanted to do is I wanted to move the rum up north, right? So a bit further away, together with the sugar. Now let's just have a look at my sugar plantations. I should have 2 here or 1. 2. I've got 2 here. I'm going to move them, those sugars. Up here we have some high fertility with the sugar, right? So let's have both of them in this area. Number 1. And number 2, that's you. I'm going to move them up here, and I'm also going to move the rum distilleries up north to them. Number 1 and number 2. It's a bit further away from the city now, but that's fine because basically they pollute the air anyway. Now that is okay-ish. It's still a bit far away though, right? Nah, it should be fine really. We have also the houses here living close by. And we have now the sugar here as well. They need sugar, so they can work on that right away. I might actually have a third one here as well. Since we're producing that much sugar, they're both really stuffed here as we can see. Having another one is totally fine. Now, there is the bus station. I was wondering where the bus station is. We might do something else. We might move, I'm sorry for that, but we might move the rum just up here, behind the vehicle factory. Because they have then direct access to the bus station, and thus people can use it. And thus people use this one here it's more likely they use that, right? So behind the factory we have now the rum. So this is another little factory district now. The plantations are fine though, because there's the high fertility for that. This is an interesting location here with some very interesting stone. And this is my second industry quarter now. This is the big industry quarter here that we're building up though, right? So this is the more important one. So far so good. We've also survived our first real attack from another superpower. Wasn't that superpower moosh? Stay tuned.